Hello, everyone.
Oi!
Welcome to Cursed Late Night Gaming. And I wanted to do a short video here, just clearing some stuff up. Some people are very confused why I have an RG that's flying around, and it's because I found that the Genesis rule of no flyers is kind of ridiculous. I mean, if you look in the background, there's a Pelagornis. They gave us a brand new XRG, um, and then they say don't fly them, especially on an island like this, and where you could really benefit from it. And I understand it's because they want to force you onto the ground. But this is my server, and this is my rules, and this is my world. And I don't agree with that. I think it feels to me like World of Warcraft, where you um, are given flyers and you spend a bunch of money to fly, and then you go to a new area and it says, "Oh, you can't fly here because of some reason we made up." So, in short, I changed the settings on our server because I thought it was dumb. So that's why you can see shots on Instagram of me flying around on my RG because I've freaking turned it off. So, flying no problem. I popped over here to this version of this area of the map because I hadn't looked at it before and I didn't know what it was all about. And so it's just a series of these islands, apparently. I don't know, people. I'm just being honest here. I'm not feeling this map, and it's because it's not a map, right? It's like it is like 5 maps in one, incohesively put together. So they aren't one cohesive map. You know, if they had all these areas in one map, I wouldn't have a problem. But it's not a cohesive map. The biomes don't work together. They don't go together. They gave the idea that this is a simulation and you're just going from one. I'm not loving that idea. I'm not buying into it. It's just boring to me. It's like much more interesting. Give me a map. Give me a world that has these biomes in it that I can do what I want and be free to roam around it and not do this loading between biomes. I'm not on board. So I haven't been playing Genesis a lot because it's not what I want from ARK. I want new dinos, I want a new map. I don't want this. Like, what is this? Oh, you're on the simulation. Because we're too lazy to make real borders in the map. I'm not, just not on board, sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to the volcanic area, I haven't been to the lunar surface yet. I've only been to the bog, and I've got the gigantic base in the Arctic area. But my goal for Genesis, I haven't done any missions. I've tried, and they just, you need to like run around to these random locations and do things for Helena, and then Helena is so bugged. She's so bugged out. You interact with these glitches, and then I can't interact with anything anymore. So I have to log out and log back in once I touch a glitch. So that doesn't give me any incentive to do any of the glitches or. And then you have things like this where certain biomes only have certain resources, so you have to jump between each biome to get all the resources you want. And instead of it being one cohesive map, you just go to that area. I'm not loving it. so I just wanted to pop over here and fly around and see what this map is, and you know, I don't know. So here's what I've uncovered so far. Just that. I'm going to jump back. So my goal for Genesis is just to become Noah from Noah's Ark. Grab 2 of each X creature and get out. Take it back to Ragnarok or Valgero, which is our main bases on our cluster servers here. And then I was more excited to hear that Crystal Isles is now going to be an official map, which makes sense why they haven't updated it in forever, because it's going to become official. So there's no reason to update the mod when the official map is going to come out. So hopefully they fix the raining problem. The endless raining. So anyway, I don't know what's in the ocean. I haven't delved in there yet. I want to get what I feel is finished with the other biomes. So I haven't got a Bloodstrider yet, and I haven't gotten all the X creatures in the bog. I've gotten raptors, and I haven't gotten all the X creatures in the Arctic. I've got sabers, and I've got 1 Utyrannus. Here, let's run back there. In fact, I'm trying to click on Helena. So Arctic, and then this bothers me so much. Like, once you've established yourself in a biome, you shouldn't have to just dump yourself in one of these random places. You should be able to go to your base. Helena should be able to drop you off in your base. So now I've got to pick some rando place and then try to find my way back to my base every time. Which, come on. That's just straight up quality of life, having that. Anyway. So here, I'll pick one. Yeah, I'm sorry everyone for being so negative, but I really do not like Genesis. I thought I didn't like Aberration the most, but I think Genesis may win the map I dislike the most. But hey, Crystal Isles. And then, I don't know. Here we go, and what is this? Oh, we're in a simulation, right?
Coordinates confirmed. Teleport complete.
Yeah, so here I am, and where am I? I click north, and I'm northeast, or northwest. Oh, and hey, here comes an avalanche in my face. But we don't care. Okay, I'm trying to get my bearings here. Where the heck am I? Going the wrong way is where I am. There we go. There's the mountain. So this is Peachy. This isn't my max level RG. She is the one that, when I first got to this map, attacked me. I happened to have trank arrows loaded, so I attacked her and knocked her out. I was like, okay, well, I guess she volunteered. So she's not a stellar level or anything. She's not a keeper, let's say it like that. So I'm using her to pop around to the different biomes, because if the worst happens and she dies, I'm like, okay. And the RGs here are also high in the air. They go to such high altitudes. I don't remember that in other maps. The 180 I tamed, which is max level on our server, the 180 I tamed was way up high. I had to like get it chase me down to the ground just so I could start tranking it. So I just want to get back and give a quick update of the creatures I have so far. And then they're all going back to Ragnarok. In Ragnarok, actually, I have installed a mod there called Ragnarok Plus that adds like aberrant areas and aberrant creatures and other things to Ragnarok. I'm really excited to get back there, in fact, more than I am to explore the rest of Genesis. So, and those of you who have explored the mountain there, it doesn't matter what you have, you're going to freeze to death. You can have the best fur on, and you can have the best, even if you have the little creatures that are around your neck that insulate you from the cold, you're still going to freeze to death. So it's like the murder snow in Ragnarok, that you're just going to die. Stam regen here. Let's update where we are. Why am I south? See what I mean? How much time am I wasting now just trying to get back to my base? I should have just teleported to my base. I understand if you don't have a place, just like when you go to a new map through a cluster setup, you have to pick an area because you have no base to teleport to. But once you do get established, there's no reason you should be running around. When you teleport there, you should go to your base. And I think Genesis is going to become better when the mods start rolling in and people start fixing all the dumb problems that Wildcard created. Now, why do I feel like I'm still not going the right way? Because I'm not. It just makes me want to go grab a dragon and bring it over here. Or a snowy owl, that would make more sense. Why are there no snow owls? Snowy owls. See, I'm still not going the right way. Why is that? So what I've been playing a lot instead of ARK, because I haven't been that into ARK, Farming Simulator. My brother and I have a server. He wanted to play it because he works at a company that makes farming equipment in the Midwest, and so we've been playing it and having a good time. I was surprised. And there's such a gigantic mod community. If you haven't experienced Farming Simulator, we're playing 17 because his computer's a little old, but 19's really awesome too. If you haven't experienced it, I would definitely recommend it because the mod community is massive. To the degree that they recently came out, just today in fact, for DLC. It's like a $7, $8 DLC for Farming Simulator 19. And you don't really need it because their mods already exist for almost everything on that DLC pack. You can just download it for free. So, I don't know. God, how did I end up so far off course? said it. I need just to be around this mountain. I think we're there. I wanted to get some streaming in this week because next week I start my new job and I'll be back to late night gaming, which is the original name of it because I would only get to game at night. I've just been lucky lately being able to do some streaming during the day. This mountain is just in the way. Stam. We'd have been done if it wasn't for if Helena would teleport you to your base. So last night, because I've been playing so much Farm Simulator, I've been really into these mechanical vehicles. Not so much racing, but just like implement vehicles. So I was looking at, I had bought a while back Mud Runner. So I was looking at that, and unlike Farming Simulator, you play and it'd be boring to watch a stream of Farming Simulator, somebody going around a field plowing for an hour. But Mud Runner is interesting because you get stuck and you try to find a way out, and there's all these options, and you run out of gas, and I think that would be more interesting to stream, so I'm thinking of maybe doing some Mud Runner. And plus they have a new version coming out called Snow Runner. So there's Spin Tire, Mud Runner, and Snow Runner. I haven't even played much of Spin Tire. Maybe I should start there and see what I think and then move on. That might be nice. Because it's interesting to see someone get so screwed and stuck in the mud that they aren't going to get out. It's kind of funny. Okay. Here we are at the base. It should come loading in. It's a lovely keep, I guess you'd call it. Using the Castle Keeps and Forts mod. Pretty proud of it. The ceiling's a little screwed because the mod doesn't fit together all that well. But mod pieces. Alright, so here is Ghost. She is my max level RG. Now I need to find a max level mate for her, or at least high level. And then those can go to Ragnarok. Now if we go down to the... This is cool, we got a little setup. So I have a few dire wolves, they're not necessary. I have wolves from Extinction that, for a while Extinction had a bug where you could tame the wolves in the ice cave, which were high level. So I grabbed a couple of them. So these wolves are nowhere near the level of wolves I have already at Ragnarok. So they're just for here. But the cats, I had not done any sabers. So these are X-Sabers from the Genesis expansion. So here's Mommy and Daddy here. And then I made this snowcat. So I could breed again and get a male and then send them back to Ragnarok. That could be a thing. But it's really... let's make sure we got enough weight. Yes, yes. But it's got really nice stats. And for a saber, you know, sabers... I think it's weird. I think sabers should be stronger than direwolves, but... and bigger, frankly. And it's the opposite. So it's a little weird to me, but this saber is really good. Then, of course, here is my ex-Uteranus. 174, I believe the level was, and need a mate for this one. These things are so hard to take down. I was really happy to get that one. I like the speed of this thing because it is imprinted. I made a ridiculous ramp going down to the ground because there was no natural way to get down. But if you look at the damage numbers this thing does, 203 for a non-mutated imprinted saber. It's not bad. Definitely the best saber I've ever had. And it's so fast because it's imprinted. Look at that. It's crazy. So I might take Mommy and Daddy over to Ragnarok and just leave this one here, or I might breed another male and take those, or breed a male, or a female I guess, this one's male, and take those to Ragnarok. Because again, the goal is to get 2 of each special creature and get out. So that's what I got so far here. Now back at the bog, I do have X-Raptors, and I have a bunch of Baryonyx, but the Baryonyx aren't special. They're just a Baryonyx. They're nice levels and everything, but they're not X, or they aren't a creature you can't get somewhere else. So yeah. I love this base. I wish I had built with this mod on the other maps, but you know, on Ragnarok there is a giant castle there, as you may know, and we own it. My clan or tribe owns it. We went in, killed everything with our wyverns, and laid down foundations so nothing respawns. So we were going to build there, but we ended up building our own separate bases because the map was so huge. So we could use this and add additions to that keep, that castle in Ragnarok. That would be kind of cool. So anyway, that was all I wanted to cover today. See, it's such a cool... They just don't fit together perfectly. You can see the seams. But hey, it's ARK building. We all know who that is. So anyway, everyone, thank you for joining me. If you want to catch more, you can check me out on YouTube, CurseTheCluster there. That's where all these Twitch streams get uploaded to. You can find me on Twitter at CurseTheCluster1 if you want to keep updated. And of course on Instagram, we have quite a following there. And that's also CurseTheCluster. So maybe next time will be Mudrunner or Spin Tires. It's a pretty fun time. You get so stuck. But anyway, until next time, everyone. Have a good day.